Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fragrant Bunker. Today we're going to do a little Chanel unboxing, perfume. Of course, we got the beauty bag, the new beauty bags, unfortunately, and the new paper. I'm getting less and less of those good old ones, but we're going to do the good old ones with a better quality. Oh well, it is what it is. You know, you got the old one when they have a perforation here, and these are not out of paper, but they're made out of beautiful synthetic material that will never degrade. So anyway, I'm filming this live in front of a live virtual audience. Subscribe to my main channel, superdacob, all spelled together, to get to catch the live streams and get to chat live with me. Subscribe to my channel here. Push the join button next to the subscription button. Become a member today. Gain access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon, superdacob, all spelled together. There as well for extra perks. I needed a certain refills. So before we get to the perfume, let's do this. You know, I always buy a new one whenever I am almost out of my Mousse, the cleansing cream to foam. It's 150 ml. It lasts me quite a while, although it says 12 months after opening it. It lasts me usually more than 12 months, even though Chanel does give us a 12-month kind of a freshness validity. After you've unboxed it, it says it's okay for 12 months. It's made in France. Now, you know, I use it as long as it's there to be used. And I've noticed a really interesting thing. Some people tell me either people love this or loathe it. Some people say it dries them out too much. It does not dry me out too much. I've noticed one thing though. So when you open this, it has its little seal, which we're not going to break now. Not yet, because I still have a little bit left in my old mousse. But because we don't want to break the seal and start the clock countdown of it losing its freshness, right? But, so here's the thing. With me, this is batch code 9205. It's kind of etched in back here, but the batch code is also etched into the bottom of the box right here. But since it's just etched into the white, we cannot really see it because it is not printed, just, oh, maybe you see a shadow of it. So anyway, 9205. When I wash my face with this in the morning, so I don't go to sleep with makeup on ever. I take my makeup off with like an oil makeup remover, just with my hands. I massage it in, then I add the water, then I re-massage it in, then I wash the oil off, then I do this. If I have heavy makeup, like when I'm live streaming, like when I'm filming a video, I might do 2 rinses of this. But in the morning, when I just have like my cream from the night before, still on my face is very oily, so it all gets oiled up, then I will wash my face only once. And usually, especially for the men, you're used to kind of this feeling of, oh, I want to wash my face and I want my skin to feel like, you know, squeaky, dry, clean. Well, technically, some, you know, skin doctors or beauticians are going to tell you that's not good. If you wash your face so thoroughly with a strong abrasive product and you get that squickety, dry, clean feeling on your skin, then you have technically, allegedly damaged your skin protective barrier. And that's not good for the skin. Everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged, just my opinion. I'm no doctor, so I can't give you tips on medical stuff. And also, everything you're going to see in this video, I purchased myself. I'm not sponsored. So just letting you know that as well. So when I wash my face twice with this, then I do get the squickety, dry, clean stuff. And now I've been trying, and I'm used to it as well. I'm one of those people that falls into that. I need to feel it dry to know that it's clean, but that's not so good for my face. That's why my face oils up again a lot. But then again, people also like tell you, oh, do microneedling because that's going to stimulate your collagen production under the skin. I'm like, okay, so you're literally damaging your skin with the microneedling to get it to rejuvenate itself. But then the doctors are telling you, but don't wash your face till it gets really dry because that's bad for your skin. Well, how about if that over dryness maybe also stimulates my skin to produce something to counter that dryness, which keeps my skin young and elastic? in my case, the oils, for example. Yeah, I'm just saying, look at it from different perspectives. But anyway, having said that, in the mornings now, I don't wash my face twice. I wash my face only once with this. And when I wash my face only once with this, it is not squickety dry clean. There's still a barrier of like, it still feels elastic. My skin is not completely dried out. So I have switched up my regimen. I only wash my face now once with this, except after performances, like when I do live streams for like 8 hours and I keep reapplying powder. I have really thick makeup on, then I might do it twice. I don't use the oil in the morning because I have no makeup to take off. I would just use this little tiny kind of pea-sized pebble of this mousse in my hand, make it wet, make it foam, put it on my face, and I do just one rinse in the morning. And that's fine. It is not good for the eye area. Angie's asking, is it safe for the eye area? Chanel is telling us, don't do it. It is, you see, crossed here, down here. It crossed off the eye. Do not put in your eyes. Avoid contact with eyes. They even spell it out clearly here. Avoid contact with eyes. It has perfume in it. Some people don't love perfume on their face. I love it. I don't care for perfume. I mean, I love perfume. It's not a problem for me. And I love the way this thing smells. Very light scented though. So I got my refill of this, and it is a perfumed mousse, delicately scented, so technically it falls under the perfume channel zhuzh, but we also have a perfume to share with you in this box. I repurchased the Chanel No. 5 bath soap. Okay, 150 gram, and we're going to unbox it now. And I bought this for the car. Believe it or not. Yes, I want to keep this in the car because I don't like the hanging little trees, arbre magique, or whatever you call them. I hate those smells. They're too chemical to me. I bought this for the car, okay, because I hate the smell of the car. And, you know, I don't use these soaps on my skin. They're very drying for the skin. I would not recommend these on your skin, but I would recommend you to put these in your wardrobe, in your knitwear. It smells divine, and it's just going to make your whole closet or wardrobe smell divine. You can also put it in your bathroom. It's going to make your bathroom smell so divinely of Chanel No. 5. More d'eau de toilette than d'eau de parfum. Jackie says, yes, I bought it because of Dacob. Really works. Dang, now I want one in my car. Jackie, thank you for giving me a nice comment, and thank you for reassuring us that I'm not just blabbering on bullshit here, but I know what I'm talking about. And I'm going to unbox it here. I'm so excited to put this in the car. And I'm going to leave it in the front in one of those, you know, what you might call it, the thing that you push open in the front of the car, like a little hidden drawer. I'm going to leave, And also, you know, the soap is still a great price. Oh my God, I'm in heaven. It's $35. You know, Chanel is watching and they're going to up the price. But in the glove compartment, Nancy. Yes, thank you. Maya Little Love, glove compartment. For some strange reason, the soap is cheaper in America than in Europe, which is very seldom. Usually every Chanel product costs more in the US than in Europe. But the Chanel No. 5 soap, 150 gram, $35 plus tax, and it's going to last you a lifetime. You leave it in the foil. That's my tip to you. Leave it in this foil. You see it has that little transparent thin foil. Leave it in the foil because that way the soap doesn't dry out. And also by leaving it in the foil, the soap does not stain anything. You know, the foil protects whatever other object might come in contact with the soap, because the soap is slightly colored in this pinkish color. And you know how soaps are, if you dent them, hit them, then they start kind of, you know, a little bit of the powder comes loose, you damage them, and then that could kind of rub off on the clothes. No biggie, you can wash the clothes, but better leave the foil on top. The sticker is kind of, you know, just protects it, the seal of the foil. Leave the foil on, that way the soap doesn't dry out and you don't get stains potential anywhere. And So divine. Kev is asking, how do you get rid of the dust from a dry bar? Well, you don't get a dry bar if you take the foil off. If you took the foil off and you don't get rid of the dust, I would recommend in that case taking a Kleenex. You take a Kleenex, just one, they're very light. And if your soap doesn't have the foil around it, what I do is I actually, I just place it like this, twirl this. Look, this is how I do it. You see, you have the 4 ends up here. Take the 4 ends. And you know, off camera, it's easier to do than me trying to lift it so that I can show the camera. So there you go. You just twist it on top. You make a little dumpling. You make a dumpling out of it. And this is how you can also, it's like a little satchel now. It's a little dumpling. The tissue is very thin. So the tissue allows the fragrance, the smell of it to come out. You know, of course, if you are in a very, very hot climate, if you're not parking your car in the garage and you're in a very hot climate, don't leave the soap in the car. The heat might melt the soap. I don't know at which temperature the soap starts melting, but do not leave this big ass soap in a car in the sun to overheat. So if you're going to park your car outside overnight and you're not going to go back in the car early in the morning, maybe take the soap back home with you, or put the soap in some closed environment where it's not going to get direct sun in the car and it's not going to melt. So you can imagine, Angie's like, LOL, melted foil and melted soap. So just be wary of that. But here you go. This is kind of, it smells divine even through the tissue. Okay, so this is an option how you can kind of protect it. That's how I do it. I do the dumpling. And I highly recommend this. This is the last standing Chanel soap in the $35 range for 150 gram. I'm saying this because they've just swapped the Coco Mademoiselle soap. They've lowered the size, shrinkflation also at Chanel. Yeah. They have discontinued the 150 gram Coco Mademoiselle soap for a 100 gram or like 75 gram soap, but it costs the same as it used to cost when it was 150 gram. But Chanel No. 5 is still available in the 150 gram version for now, and I'm sure they're going to shrink this one as well. Also, it took me a while to find it. 2 of the shops I went to did not have it in stock since months. And then I found it finally in the last stop that I made. They had the soap still in stock, so I was really happy. Oh, so good. Mia says, put in one of those old school butter holders with a lid. Right, except you got to take the lid off if you want the smell to really permeate all over the place. So I'm going to put it back in its box just for now until I take it to the car. This is going to be so divine to put it in the car. I mean, you could experiment with this, you guys. Maybe you don't need to have the full-blown soap in your car. If you dare to be a little bit, if you want to risk a little bit, you could technically take the foil off, but it's going to dry out if you do that. You could rub off scales of the soap into a smaller satchel just to have a bit of it and put that satchel into your car. Maybe you don't need the full-blown bar of soap. Maybe that way you can economize a little bit and have, one bar of soap to use in different instances, a slice in the wardrobe, put it in a satchel so it doesn't stain the clothes, a slice in the car, a slice in the bathroom. You know, having this bar of soap in the bathroom, not using it, but just having it stand in the bathroom makes the bathroom smell divine. Divine. It makes you feel like your bathroom, no matter how tiny or big or special or not special your bathroom is, this soap is going to make your bathroom feel special, because every time you enter into your bathroom, you're going to feel like you're entering into a spa. It really is that amazing. Chanel No. 5 soap, highly recommend. And it's one of those rare items from Chanel that are still under $50. Matter of fact, it's under $40. It's still in the $35 range. And if you want to get a little bit of that Chanel magic for under 40 bucks, this is the way to go, in my humble opinion. My knitwear all smells divine because I always have a bar of Chanel No. 5 or Chanel No. 19 soap in my laundry, in my closet, even though No. 19 soap, alas, has been discontinued. But that was the best soap they made. And the No. 19 soap is just on another level. But second best, No. 5. And I'm so glad that they're still making it. Kev says, some brands used to make portable soap sheets. They should really bring that back. And yes, I agree. And also goes really very well with this little beauty here. So check out my review of the Chanel No. 5 L'Eau Pebble Bottle in glass. Interesting little tidbit of information here as well. Oh, God, I love it. My sales associate said, you know what, Dacob? I have a feeling that this smells better than the original bottle of L'Eau. I'm like, no way, girl. But then we were testing out the bottle that they had in the boutique, and that bottle is exposed to light and heat. And it does change after a while. You know, the juice doesn't smell the same like fresh when you buy it fresh. To me, this is the original formula of No. 5 L'Eau. I do not smell a difference between my different bottles and batches of No. 5 L'Eau. But maybe it's kind of just something, it's a mental thing. You feel like it's more special because it's in this bottle, so you think it smells different. It smells beautiful. It's such a beautiful, beautiful bottle and a beautiful perfume. Great for summer and spring. So if you can get your hands on this collectible limited edition glass pebble with a glass stopper, I highly recommend it. It's such a joy to play with this thing. It's gorgeous. Just hold in your hand. The tactile experience of this is just really on another level. And it doesn't come with a pouch, even though it's super special. And again, Chanel cheaping out on us. But what I did was I take one of those satchels in cotton that they send you sometimes with your online orders. They put the samples in here. This is the cotton satchel that, I have in my collection. And I just put the pebble in here, tighten it up, and there you go. It's perfect. Perfectly kind of protected in there. Now, quick note to something else. So I was going through different departments, Chanel shopping centers, department stores that had Chanel counters because I couldn't find anybody with the soap. And then I landed at one of the department stores where the lady was not from Chanel. She was from another counter. So stay tuned because we're going to see a lot of reviews and opinions coming out on many different perfumes. I'm just going to show you quickly. Let me just take this out. The samples. Okay. It's a lot. I got the mother load. So stay tuned for a lot of really interesting. And I mean, Creed. I know we usually throw, shade at Creed and how it how it kind of, they invented their whole history, blah, blah. But anyway, we're going to be reviewing Creed. We got a ton of Francis Courjean. Francis, look at this. Courjean is in the house. So we're going to, I know. I got the mother load. So, let me know if there's any particular fragrance that you want me to experience with you live. You know what I'm saying? In a video. Mind Games. This is an interesting name for a perfume. Scholar's Mate, Vetiver and Cedar. This is a niche vibe. Look at this. Mind Games. I love that name. Not so sure if I love the packaging. How does the bottle look like? Oh, it has a cut in the bottle. Interesting. Okay, so apparently this is how the bottle looks like. And look at that stopper with a cut in it. That's a mind game as well. Maybe it's just an optical illusion. But anyway, so there's a lot of interesting fragrances here. Clive Christian. Addictive Arts, Hedonistic. I mean, these names, you know what I'm saying? Come on, focus, camera. Addictive Arts, Hedonistic. So this is just by Clive Christian. So we're gonna be doing some special stuff this summer. It's going to be a nichey fragrance vibe in the bunker. Let me know if you want me to experiment and experience these perfumes with you guys in separate videos. Let me know in the comment section down below. So that was my kind of quick little unboxing reveal. I'm very, sure when there's a special object that comes out from Chanel, like the Pebble bottle, I'm going to buy it. I'm a collector. But for the most part, I'm very reasonable with my purchases. I'm going to buy stuff that I really use all the time. The soap and the mousse. I always use the mousse. I use the mousse every day. Sometimes I will even use the mousse in the shower to like wash my back and the back of my neck with it. Just another tidbit of information, a little TMI moment for you. So let me know your thoughts down below. Thumb up this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe and never give up on love. Bye.